Is now live. Multi-streaming with.
Yeah, we're out here at Ever's Harbor. Everything's working alright. That's all that matters. As long as it's working right. The ship disappeared in hyperspace. Oh no. Alrighty. Alrighty. There we go. We don't have hyperspace. Alrighty. Ever's Harbor. We go this way. We stand in the middle of the road now. Some of us got important things to be doing. Very important. Very, very important stuff. All right, let's see what we got here. And it's stored, so since we're way out at Ever's Harbor, we'll go ahead and try to make a cargo run. Not going to make much, 10K. If it spawns, may not spawn here. I don't think it's going to spawn. Oh, it is going to spawn. Okay, we are spawned. Pad 2. Pad 2. The spawn. Probably said hangar 2 and I wasn't paying attention. Oh, might be pad 2. How about that? Son of a gun. Alright. Whoop. Sure wish this was a Taurus. It's supposed to be. But one in one hand, you know the saying. But it is supposed to be a Taurus. Taurus? They just have disappointed me and not put it in the game. They do that a lot. Disappoint people. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Star map.
Activating now.
We are activating. We're going to go out here to Walla. Walla. Try to get a load of astatine. What do we want to do here? We want to close star map. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Okay, I think we're ready to rock and roll. Take off.
Ascending. Retracting modules.
Range.
Handing you the con. Collecting data.
You're so welcome. We clear the station. Oh, yes, we are. How about that? Look at this. Clear, clear, clear. Jump.
Jumping.
Gotta love the transitions. This is my biggest ship in game. I don't have a bigger one because I'm poor and destitute. Oh, well, such is life. Go, go, go. Yeah, we'll go out and try to get a load. No guarantee we'll fill it up. Really doesn't hold that much. 96, 92 SCU. Like I say, it's worth a little over 10 grand if I can get a full load. Don't blow up, don't TC, don't do a lot of things.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, a minute, I saw you were on, tried to get on your server, but that was not going to happen. You were in a full load, buddy.
Yeah, I seen that, and then I looked at it, and then it filled up quick, and then I was like looking for your name.
Yeah, like I said, I saw you popped up when I turned it on, and I thought, son of a bitch, it's full as it can be.
So the new email that was called Testify from SIG said 3.9 is coming. They're on the final, hopefully final test of
So that means next week, probably. I don't know. I've seen them release on a Saturday before, so that's a possibility.
Yeah, they work from home. They can release it whenever the heck they want.
Yeah. Like I said, I've seen them do that. I've seen them have a release on a Saturday, so.
I seen you made some VR buddies. I seen you were showing the guy how to do it. You should just make a straight up YouTube tutorial.
I have one. But trouble is, you know, people don't really pay attention. They read and then they just still, you know what I mean? I have one on the YouTube channel. I thought it was pretty good, but yeah, people still have trouble getting them set up. And it's basically because they just don't really, you know what I mean? I think. Range.
Collecting data.
And it may not be as...
Yeah, like I said, I've got VR. I don't want to go through all the hassle of unbinding this and messing with that and downloading with this. I'll just...
well, you could do what I did for him. I just send him my action maps, and then it's make sure everything work, and then what you don't like, you can bind to wherever you want it. Does that make sense? The biggest thing about VR is when you set it up, is getting it to work. You know, I mean, getting the head tracking to work, because they have some funny things in Star Citizen that are bound to things that screw up the head tracking. So you have to go through everything and make sure it's unbound. And in most cases, it's the mouse X and Y is bound to your flight movement. So instead of your head tracking, you actually are steering your ship. But you still have to go through and, you know, if you're using the keyboard, anything if you're not using voice attack, then you've got to bind everything to your joystick, your HOTAs, your dual joysticks. You see what I'm? You do have to do all that. You will have to, because the keyboard is pretty much useless. As soon as you, your mouse still works, except for flight movement. You can't steer with your mouse anymore, but your mouse does still work on menus and stuff. And the keyboard works too. The trouble is, you're going to take your headset off every time you do it. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
So yeah, there's a lot of key rebinding to joysticks or voice attack, making voice attack work. So you have all your bindings. And it, you know, I don't notice anymore because if I have to change something, it's one key or one binding, you know what I mean? But I remember when a few years ago when I did it first time, it was quite the chore.
I know I came across that stupid bug where all my ships that I had that were sitting at places, they finally despawned after almost a month, and then all the ship weapons went back to being default. I couldn't re-equip them correctly, but I got it all situated again.
Oh, I did that a couple days ago, yesterday when I logged in. All I did was unequip everything, and then it would re-equip. But as long as I had to go through and unequip all my ships, and then go back in, I still had everything in my inventory. Thank goodness. You know, I didn't lose nothing.
Yeah, see, I was doing that, and then it would count it down, but then it would go back up a number, so it wasn't taking it. And then whatever did take, and I put it on the next ship, it would take it off that ship and put it on that ship. It was stupid, and I bought extra weapons. So I've got like 20 or 30 versions of every gun. Damn.
Yeah, I didn't have to buy anything extra. And like I say, it was just a couple days ago. I think they did a server wipe, is what I think they did. I mean, they didn't wipe our local accounts, but I think they wiped the server. Range.
Collecting data.
But everybody was claiming they lost everything. I didn't lose nothing. It was all in my inventory. And
I didn't lose everything. Yeah. Everything just went back to default.
Yeah, the ships went back to default, and then when I looked to put them back on, it said they were places that I didn't even have ships, or you know what I was saying, I had things that I didn't, but it let me fix it all by unequipping everything. So I really think that's what happened. They didn't do the clients, so I think the weapons and stuff are stored on our local clients, but the ships are stored on the servers, be my guess, because that's what it looked like. Looks like somebody did a database wipe. And I'm just guessing on that, of course, but why would that all got screwed up, except if they did a server wipe? Jump.
Jumping.
But I really didn't care, as long as I still had everything, you know, it'd been and even if it'd been all wiped, you know, really, it's alpha, we expect wipes, you know, but I'm glad to see it, they were still there, and we did have that persistence. And if you did have to go through the hassle of unequipping them off things you didn't have and putting them back on, and had to do it a couple times or it wouldn't take. So yeah, that was a bit of a hassle. But I don't have as many ships as you got, so it wasn't that you know what I mean? Yeah, it didn't take me near as long as I'm sure it took you.
Yeah, when you get a chance, party up with me. Let's go do something.
Okay, I'm just going to run back to All-Star. I was going to run out and do a claim jumpers real quick. We can do it in the Avengers. I've been playing with the Warlock. I played with it earlier today.
Yeah, I was trying to catch those times you were playing with the Warlock. You enjoying that?
Yeah, I'm having fun, but it takes some practice to do it right. You have a tendency not to get them in the right range, or wait too long to burst it, or charging it too soon, because it'll only hold a charge so long. So when you get close enough to use it, it's already bursted automatically because it's got a time limit.
See, yeah, when I charged, I'd just leave it charged, and I was flying around with it charged.
Mine was going off by itself. Yeah, mine was.
Yeah, I did have that problem with it. Well,
it's supposed to do that. It's supposed to have a timer on it that it'll only hold a charge for so long. So that's just something you just got to get used to. And sometimes it will always disable the ship, but it may or may not take down the shields. I have noticed that. I'm always disabling the engines, but sometimes it won't take down the shields. Landing mode. Now, I don't know if that's supposed to do that. Probably depends on the size of the shields on the ship, maybe. Maybe it only takes out partial of the shields. But I have noticed I was getting 100% disabled as far as movement, but it wasn't always taking out their shields. Yeah, I figured while I was out here at Everest Harbor, I'd go ahead and on a quick load. And like I say, it may not let me load. Engines off.
Yeah, everybody and their mother's doing cargo now with that Carax, so
Yeah.
everything seems.
Everything's almost empty all the time, or pretty close to it. Contacts.
And with them not talking about doing the wipes, that means people are going to be doing it more because they know they're going to keep.
Right, they're keeping the credits. Contacts.
It's a good test for the economy, though. It's kind
Yeah,
of.
it is. Like I say, it's disappointing sometimes, but what am I doing? I'm looking for you. That's what I was.
That it pushes players to do other stuff other than what they're doing. If you're just doing the same thing every wipe.
Right. I mean, that's just it. I don't run the cargo very often. I don't have enough storage to do it. Okay. I wish we could just type in a name or something and pull it up instead of going through this whole list. There you are.
I don't know. Your name's always like in the top three.
See, you're almost all the way to the bottom. So I have to scroll through the invite sent. Close contacts. Close mobile glass. Exit seat.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I've last few times I don't even bother going where they have laranite and stuff because they're always empty. For me, whenever I go to do them, so I don't even bother going out to, go to the area. But this astatine still pays a credit and a half a unit, so sometimes I can catch this full still.
Yeah, try doing that with the Caterpillar.
You're not. There's not going to be that much. This only holds what 92, 96 SCU, so that's a big difference.
I mean, if anything, I'll just go from Rider to Wood. Well, I do Rider, and I do it on Ida. I know you can do it on some of the moons of ArcCorp, but I've noticed when I used to do it on ArcCorp, you got to watch one of those places because it'll pop your sound, and you won't have no.
Yep. Yeah,
I don't know if it's a bug for me, but I'll go into one of these and I'll lose my sound altogether, and then.
Oh, really? I don't think that's ever happened to me. Well, let's see if they got anything here. Like I say, I've landed here and there's been a Carrick sitting outside, so you know how that is. Well, it's showing up. Destination full. I'll be damned. I'm getting a full load today. I hadn't got a full load in a long time. I'm gonna take it. Server seems to be running good, so I don't think we're gonna have any EC.
Yeah, I was just looking, and there's less people in here than there was before. Here at Fort. Well, we were at.
Good. Hope they stay off till I get done here. Doesn't take me long to go back. Olisar is the best place to sell this stuff. Pays the most. Now I find that strange that Olisar is the highest value buy. Especially being Crusader's a gas planet. You would think that an astatine's a gas. You would think they'd have more of it. Of course, I don't know where the gas comes from, but like I say, I wish they had the Taurus in game because that would be fun. Engines on.
Engines online.
That was suggested to bind engines on, power off by somebody on one of my streams a few days ago. And he says, "Well, yeah, but that way you can shut it down and you can still leave your shields up." Takeoff,
Ascending.
because this
Retracting
ship does
modules.
take a long time
Handing you
for
the
its
comm.
shields to go up. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
So I get something else to play with instead of looking for the switch on the panel. Star map.
Activating now.
10 to 1 won't let me pick out Olisar without giving me a... Yep, we're just going to go to Crusader. Not going back and forth 100 times. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Range.
Collecting data.
Oh, you're out toward all. No, you might be at... No, you're not that far away. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm out of Levski.
I was going to say, you can... That has to be a misprint because it says you're 449 million away, and I'm thinking you can't get that far. That may be my headset putting an extra number up there. Jump.
Yeah, my last job took me out here, so I just stayed out here this time. And I like the hippie vibe.
Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Got me caught my word in my mouth there. The hippie vibe.
Yeah, because he always acts like he knows who you are. They just sound like a bunch of pot.
You're right, they do. I never put it together, but you're right. It has the people, the whole thing has a different vibe than all the other places.
I'm gonna bring my crack-a-lackin' with me. I'm gonna see if I can get it out of the hangar. I don't ever fly the Carrack, so I don't know how it's gonna handle it anymore.
Yeah, I know. Like I say, the bigger ships, the bigger the ship, the more you've got to actually learn it. Yeah, I still overcorrect with this one when I'm doing, out in space, it don't make no difference. But if you're trying to line up a target and you're landing, you have a tendency, I have a tendency to overcorrect it. And I don't have that problem with the Freelancer, the Cutlass Red. Definitely don't have it with the Avengers. Yeah, I think you can get out of practice flying the bigger ships. Or not have the practice to begin with. Yeah, I've been working on getting better with the little Warlock. In fact, when I get to Olisar, I might buy a... Well, I haven't decided. I could put an FR-66 and a shimmer on it. Give it a little more shields. I did get my ass cleaned out there at Levski in it on a bounty hunting mission. I screwed up and I missed my burst. And there had to be 7, 8 ships just hammered me. Like I say, I charged too soon, and the burst went off too soon before I got into range, and I was pretty much, I should have just flew out of range is what I should have done. I should have just speeded up and got the hell away from them. But I tried to battle them right there and tried to recharge, and yeah, they didn't work out real well for me. Yeah, didn't work out real well. I was out there in Levski. Yeah, it was like that claim jumper mission we did where they just kept sending more prospectors constantly, It was contact, contact, contact. Hell, there had to be 7 or 8 of them damn things. Like I say, then once they screwed up, I was screwed. Yep. Should have just throttled up, got the hell out of range, and then waited until I was ready to recharge, and then flew back in and zapped him again. Yeah, I was. If I learned if I time it just right, I can get 2 or 3 disabled at once. You know, if I can get them grouped up. You can do that.
Yeah, having them all chase you at the same time.
Yeah, it's a little more hairier keeping moving, keeping them from hitting you, but if you can get them grouped up close enough, you can get a bunch of them. I've learned you can do that. You just gotta be brave about it and keep moving. They're not as good at hitting real swift moving targets as they are as when you're not. Range.
Collecting data.
This will probably either that one's out there. I'm gonna have to go out to an array here. That's okay. Jump.
Jumping.
But I found the guns on it are just fine because, you know, once you get it disabled, it's not that big a deal. And even if their shields don't go down the first time, you got enough time to get it recharged to get them, you know. As long as you fly smart, not stupid, like I have a tendency to do once in a while. Range.
Collecting data.
Oh, I was on R-Corp Area 15. I forgot it's R-Corp, but it was a city world. Went down to the planet service to refuel at one of the pads, you know, what I thought would just be a normal pad. Well, I forgot it was all city. So I was flying around a little bit. When you're not at R-Corp Area 18, you can actually get down to the buildings. Well, dummy me was screwing around, ran right smack into a pole, blew my ship up. Jump. One of my dumb moments. Jump.
Jumping.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd get that close to the ground anywhere on our corp, so I was surprised I could. And then when I could, I figured, oh, I have to look around. Cruise control. Cruise control. Why isn't this reading right away? Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Voice attack's acting funny here.
I'll have to share that thing I seen on eBay. I found a $5,000 flight simulator cockpit, and it's molded after an F-18.
Oh, would that be cool? In VR, it'd be useless. You couldn't see it. But if you were
Yeah, the
flying
messed
off
up part is they were selling it with a VR headset. I mean, unless you're always flying some sort of F-18 in real life, you would know exactly where all the...
That's true. But the cockpit, I mean, we have see-through now in VR. You have see-through cameras, but it's not that great. I guess you could use it. Permission to land.
Yeah, I just tell them to hold on to the VR and take whatever off. It's still going to be almost 5,000.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the cheapest part of it.
It says it's like 220 pounds and it's got wheels on it so you can roll it. It's pretty cool looking though, I'll tell you.
I bet it is. Some of those guys, they can make some sim pits. Close mobile glass.
Closing.
Yeah, I bet it would be fun to sit in the damn thing and play, and I don't care if you're on a monitor or not. That would probably be fun. Probably has all the switches and stuff. They probably all work. Landing mode.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Yeah, I bet that'd be a whole lot of fun. But yeah, I don't see the purpose if you're in VR, you know, unless it's all the panels and switches. I guess you could, if you remembered where everything was.
I don't know how he got a hold of an F-18 interior, and I mean, if when you look at the pictures, you're like, it looks like it came out.
Well, you know, some of these guys, they have this 3D printing shit and they're woodworkers, and you know what? They can do some serious shit.
Yeah, I just sent it to you, so you can take a look at it later when you're done streaming. It's fun.
Yeah, like I say, it would be, I think it'd be neat. I'm on the ground, aren't I?
Landing complete.
Okay.
Pleasant stay.
Power down.
Powering down.
Exit seat.
Affirmative.
I hate to hear them gunshots going off. Why is, see that? My HUD shows, I'm showing a radar or something at the bottom. I don't know what the deal is. My visor. Up it goes. All right. Yeah, I can only make about 10 grand in this ship on a load, even a full load like that. There's maybe 12,000. Like I say, it only holds 90, 96, maybe 92. And like I say, acetine's not the most valuable. But it don't do me good to go get a laranite and always have to wait on it. It's never there, so it's pretty much useless. Once they get more areas, of course, should get a... Oh, it's just stayed on buy. No, I want to sell. Yeah, almost 13,000, I guess, is what I make on a load. Yeah, about 13. Okay, let's let me call a different ship. You want to do Rico out there while we're out there?
Yeah, I'm almost there. I got a ship right now. If you want to check it out, you could probably just EVA up.
Oh, you're outside?
Or you can actually land on. You can land on it too if you want. If you have the type.
You're in a Carrick?
Yep.
I don't think an Avenger fit in there.
Yeah. No, maybe not. I think the wings might be too wide.
Yeah,
if I remember. I thought they did.
It's probably too tall because it's pretty tall for its size. Yeah, I don't think it'll fit in there. But if you're outside, yeah, let me see if I can find you. I can just EVA. Whoops, I want to respawn that so it doesn't bug. Just go ahead and reclaim it and refuel it. It's all their fault that you have to do those things, but if you don't do them, it'll just won't be able to get gas in it. There we go. All right, we'll go outside. Should show up on the monitor somewhere. You were. Okay, I see you're over there 1,400 meters away. Gonna jump off. What strut am I on? I'm on D10. I'm gonna jump off the side of it here.
Yeah, I got people locking onto my ship.
Oh, you're kidding. Why does that not surprise me? Can you go in the airlock? Not that I know where the damn airlock is.
If you go right up above it, up on top, there's a way to get it.
That's right. Come on, let me strafe up here. Yeah, you can go in the hangar deck, can't you?
Yeah, there should be 2 doors up there.
Yeah, I remember that. I got one on the PTU to check out. See if I can land
See,
on
I don't
it.
have the expedition. I don't have the white skin. I got the black skin one because I bought that pack right before they bumped it up to $1,000.
Lucky you. Whoops, whoops. Come on, down we go. Oh. Inside. Now I gotta remember how to get up there. Yeah, this little hangar deck area is pretty neat. I have to admit, it's a cool ship. Whoops, that's EVA. We don't want to go through that door. Should go right down the hallway somewhere.
Yeah, when you get to it, the elevator, just go to habitation deck. That's where the bridge is.
Why isn't the elevator? I gotta call it, right? Okay. Call elevator. There it is. Habitation. Yeah, I would be completely lost if I'd never been in one of these. I did want to do a walkthrough when because it's big enough to get lost in. At least it's not not as twisty. It's not as twisty and turny as a caterpillar or something like that. Okay, we're in. Looks good out the windows. Well, you're not on the battle bridge. Now, see, they didn't block your view in this one, and that's good. You know, the
Yeah,
Connie.
I know, it is nice not having a blocked view.
Yeah, that Connie, they put that damn panel on the side seats right in front of you. Why they would do with such a thing, I don't know, but they did. They trying to shoot the Connie, aren't they? That's where I landed it, so I did reclaim it, so that's why they're shooting at it. They're gonna spend a long time. They can't hit it.
I noticed they can't hit that shit at all.
Yeah, they are the worst aim. I mean, I don't even know why they have the guns on the station. They are threatening nobody. Even if you have a crime stat, they can't hit you if you know.
Well, see, the only two that I have in the personal is from Clovis for the server shard and the Constantine Hurston.
You won't get Rico until you go out there. She pops up once you get down toward Levski. I'm sure I don't have it either. Let me look here. Bubble glass? Now she might because I've done so many, but normally she don't show up until I go out to Levski. Nope. Don't have her. It's funny that combat stuff doesn't pay as well as other missions. Have you noticed that? Delivery missions, the simplest, pay the most. Except for claim jumpers.
Yeah, I think the FTLs are the second highest.
Yeah. So I don't understand that. And I'll tell you, some of them mercenary missions are tough. You know, bounty hunter missions, they're tough. But they don't pay near enough. Of course, I'm sure that's all getting adjusted. And a lot of it will be, I guess, what's the most popular is going to pay the least, I bet you. Yeah, this looks like we're out here, and I'm sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. The view from this ship, because you have all this window up here. And the
Yeah, it's got quite a bit.
and from this seat, the pilot seat looks really, really cool. Oh, I bet these have power switches on them somewhere. Let's see if I can find one. Power on. Yeah.
Right.
I bet you if we went up to the second bridge up there where you can drive, I bet you that's an even better view.
You've never been up there? Exit seat? Yeah, I actually, the first time I got in it, that's where I wound up. And I didn't even realize this bridge was down here yet. How's that for being stupid? Yeah, I didn't even realize this bridge was here. The first time I flew it was from the upstairs station. And yes, you got a hell of a view up there. Well, at least all the doors in this one work, right?
I just realized I could put all my delivery packages in.
Oh, yeah, you could. Shame you couldn't store gear. They don't allow us to do that yet, but that'd be nice. You got another snooker table? I don't know what kind of pool table that is. It's not a snooker table. Like I say, they did the detail on this is really good. I mean, I have to admit, they just do such a good job. But of course, this is nothing like they designed originally. You know, when they first made the ship, it didn't look anything like it does, and you know. But they probably.
I think this fat-looking version looks better than the original.
Yeah, of course they had to change stuff to accommodate gameplay and all that stuff. You know, where they didn't do it. I think that was the big thing.
Yeah, because I was looking at the original concept, and there's no way this thing would have had 400 SCU with that design.
Yeah, I think they had to change things to. They make a concept ship, but they don't release anything like what it is when they build it the first time. And sometimes that's a shame. Like the door was really cool in the concept, and they just made it another freelancer now. You know what I mean? But it was completely different than most freelancers. On the inside, didn't look much different on the outside, extra tanks and stuff, but it was definitely different on the inside. And I don't think I ever paid attention to the Connies when they were in concept, but they were one of their first ships. But you
I just realized this thing's got 8 servers in it.
1, 2, 3, 4 side, yeah. Think of how many things can go wrong.
Well, I was thinking that stupid server shard that we have to do. You know, these ships should be able to
Do it by itself? Yeah, you think so?
I didn't realize there was that many doors that open up in this.
Yeah,
especially.
This thing has tons of opening things. Like I say, we can't use them for storage yet, but I'll be willing to bet we can in the future, or some of them anyway. You can even see the top bridge from here. I'll be damned. They just got a screen or wire mesh between the floors back there. That I didn't notice before.
Yeah, I tried to fly it from up there. It's weird.
Well, yeah, the station's not stand up, first of all. And I really don't see the purpose of dual bridges. I wonder what the purpose is. They just couldn't.
Nah, I don't really see anything for use.
Did they think they just run out of things to make, so they said, "Oh, let's throw another bridge up there with a glass front."
Well, I think the original concept had the dual bridge too.
Did it really? Maybe if you're using it for exploration, I don't know. No, you don't have a better view. Well, you do
Yeah,
have.
that's what I would think too.
You do have your. You do have all your exploration shit up here, like the star maps and stuff. So maybe that's the purpose. This is where you do all your navigating shit. I'll bet you that's it. And so they just put a command module up here to steer it. But yeah, this was what I originally thought this was the bridge. I didn't even realize the downstairs was down there when I first got in, and I wound up here first. But yeah, it's got a. But see now, I don't know if you're coming into a planet. Can you see down? No, you got a better view downstairs as far as looking down. Now, of course, looking up and out, you have a better view, but you do have a better view looking downstairs when you're landing and stuff. And how much all this stuff they're going to have to change when they actually get this stuff in the game. That's the trouble with them building ships before they build the gameplay, you know? They always have to rework the ships to fit the gameplay after I've already built them once. Yeah, the quantum travel dust or whatever, the bubble or whatever we get into when you go is different on this ship than most ships. And they may all get this animation, who knows? That may be the future.
I'll say it's an awfully fast ship at 200 miles an hour. I mean,
Yes.
890 can't even do.
No. Well, they cut back the quantum drive on it. Hell, it used to be one of the fastest in quantum drive. Now, it still can be if you put that quantum drive back in it. But it turns into a real fuel hog.
Yeah, I still got 4,000 to go. Actually, this slower one's actually pretty efficient, which fits it perfectly. Everybody bitched about it, but I think it fits exploration.
Well, yeah, if speed ain't doing you any good, you got to be able to stay out. You know, it's not like you're going to be able to refuel when you're out on, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be uncharted areas. Seems to me you need all the range you can get. I don't think there's supposed to be any place you can fuel up, is there?
Yeah, it lands everywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't buy fuel when you're out on, you see, you're doing exploration.
Yeah,
stuff.
unless you go to a moon.
Yeah, you can't refine it, you can't mine it. How are you going to refuel unless you go back to base somewhere? So you need to last, you need that fuel tank to last a long time. So I would think it would need a very efficient quantum drive. this is a dirty, filthy place, but it's one of the best places as far as I'm concerned in the game so far. It's just kind of neat. Yeah, this barely looks like it can fit in that hangar. Oh my God, you just hit the wall. I seen you hit the wall. Didn't hit it hard, but you touched it. You're blind, aren't you? You're using braille.
Yeah, I was doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
you-
third person.
Yeah, you were using braille. I know what you. Yeah, you were reaching and touching, using braille. No, you were.
Well, I used to go straight top down, but I found that just keeping it in a normal position works just.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's like everything else. You get better at these hangars. I mean, when we started, everybody hated them, but I don't even bother them anymore. I even liked them when we had hover mode. I didn't see any fucking problem with the damn things in hover mode, except it required you to actually be able to do it, which wasn't easy.
So I found out what these little ramps are for. These are actually for vehicles, so you can keep it from hit.
Well, I would think they shouldn't move around. Isn't there a cargo grid down there?
Well, no, it's just so you don't park it right on the door. That's what it's for.
Oh. Well, why did they just... Okay. I guess that works, but then you got to remember to put it up. I guess you could block your own door, couldn't you? I bet 2 rovers fit in here, don't they? I would think.
Yeah, the rovers fit just fine.
Wrong side. Ba, ba, ba.
Now that guy right there by the foot of the ship, he almost got crushed.
He did. Think he'd have been there when we landed? It's possible. It is possible. Marble glass.
Open moby glass.
Okay, let's see what Rico's got to say. Yep, meet to discuss work. Close mobile glass.
Closing moby glass.
Yeah, normally her doesn't show up until you get out here. Occasionally it does. But most of the time, whenever I fly out here, I notice the mission pops up. Very
I
seldom.
probably won't take that Karak for that because
No, it'd be
you can
all
only
turret.
gun.
We'd have to do the turrets. We can take Freelancer, make it easy, or we can take a couple Avengers and risk death in mayhem, or we could take a couple Warlocks, I guess. And, but I'm telling you, but like I say, they are...
50 minutes to respawn it if I don't expedite it.
Wow.
Oh, there's a guy with the top hat. He must have spent some money.
Is that one of them major concierge things?
Working my way up.
Damn elevator closed by itself. Why did it do that? It just closed. It didn't. It's not going anywhere. Okay. I am never gonna make it. So if you spend so much money, you get a top hat. Okay. Hell,
Well, I know
they ought to
that
give you a
some
free
of the
ship.
higher stuff you get like a executive skin for the 600, and there's some other stuff that FC or the F8 Horn or F8 Lightning.
They just give it to you?
Yeah, you've done spent like, well, if you're getting the executive skin, you've spent $17,000 on a game, I believe. I
Oh
know
my God.
10,000 you get the F8.
Yeah, we're not getting there. Yeah, that ain't happening. I guess, you know what, if you got the money, it's a different story, but
Well, I mean, those people are the big backers of this project
yes,
too. If you think of,
they are. Make no mistake about it. Okay. Mission
I'm not going to get
accepted.
too much farther in this because I've already got the ships that I kind of want.
Mobile glass?
Open
Because
moby
I don't
glass.
want every single ship in the game. There's
No, and
only
that's what
certain ones.
some people are doing. And you know, some people are streamers and they're letting people buy the ships for them. You know, they take donations from people, and they're buying the ships, and then they're getting the credit and getting the. A lot of orgs do that. Organizations. Okay, invite share is coming. Close mobile glass.
Closing moby glass.
You know, a lot of orgs do that. They got one guy that he's got all this money invested, but you know, it's really from everybody. He gets the credit, but a lot of that goes on.
I think I'll let you destroy my Connie this time. Or
You want me to destroy you?
no, you can destroy my Connie this time since we destroyed yours last.
Well, we didn't actually destroy it. Just looked funny.
We took it to a spaceship demolition derby.
It did. But we didn't die.
That was a good thing.
But yeah, I guess I understand the Prospector has distortion weapons on it, and I guess that's what the distortion weapons do. So it definitely got distorted. What do I got to change here? I got to change something. I thought about it. Oh, this mission. Mobile glass.
Open moby glass.
Did you get the share?
Yeah, I got it.
I got to turn the tracking on because it's tracking. Except call to arms. You might not have any on this particular ship, but still get.
Yeah, I got it all. I got everything.
Yeah, see, I've gotten some on this one already. I noticed different ships have different call to arms. I mean, the call to the arms the same, but how many I get credit for? My little Renegade the list is filled up. However, I have no idea where we're going. So you better press the button.
I know. I almost grabbed my miss, my freelancer miss, but I was like, ah. But my Andromeda's got ballistics on it, so your 4 main guns are.
Yeah, lasers, whatever came on it.
I was trying to check the load. I should have looked at the loadout before I spawned.
Well, maybe it's stock. It doesn't make any difference. Those look like ballistics. Just looking, I'd say they're ballistics. At least they made it so we can get up on the elevator. Remember when they first put them in the game? You couldn't get on the damn elevator?
No, I'm a newer person. I started in 2019.
Yeah, when they first made
Go ahead,
these,
take the captain's.
when they first took brought them in, you couldn't get on them because they were so tall. It was real funny. Everybody tried to jump up on the elevators.
Because I think I got the attrition 2s for my turret.
Start up.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledge. Contacts.
Broadcasting now.
Close mobile glass.
Closing mobiGlass.
I don't see the doors open. You're telling me the doors are open? They don't look open to me. I should be
There, I
able-
tried it.
Oh, there they go. I was going to say, they don't look open to me, so. Take off.
No, so I've been having problems in those HURLs that I like to hang out at. I've had problems where I'd go there, request to land, and they wouldn't, the doors wouldn't.
Yes. I always have problems at them. I land at them and they give me a crime stat. Like I say, it's server overload crap, I think. Range.
Collecting data.
Okay, we got a marker around here somewhere. Yeah, we do, right there. Jump.
Jumping.
No, we're not. Why aren't we jumping? Jump.
Jumping.
Server lag issue, a little desync. Who knows? Whenever she responds, you know it's not voice attacked. I made a mistake. Range.
Collecting data.
We have bullets. I checked. Jump. I mean, I made a joke of that, but I have gone out and not had any ammunition. Jump.
Jumping.
Forgot I had the ship out before and pretty much completed it.
Should have a lot. There's 4 of them.
Yeah. Yes, we're gonna screw up your skin. I like these claim jumpers. They can get a little hairy. I don't think the one from Rico is as hard as the other ones though. I think this one is easier. I don't think you get as many prospectors. And it pays better. Go figure. Or maybe it's the same amount. It's just that sometimes they all spawn at once. Sometimes you get 1 or 2 at a time. And that could be the case. But I know there are times they just throw that. It seems like there's dozens of them out there. Alright.
Radar contact.
Target.
Targeting.
Gimbals.
Actioned.
Lock missile.
Lock.
Oh, lock. Damn. Lock missile.
Lock.
Target.
Radar contact. Radar contact.
Targeting.
Radar contact. Radar contact.
Lock missile.
Radar contact.
Lock.
You got any missiles on board?
Yeah, it should be a fresh spawn ship. Like I said, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Target.
Targeting.
Radar contact.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was a big desync.
Target.
Targeting.
I've never tried to use the missiles in the county. I was just going to experiment. Yeah, they weren't locked. Don't you dare run into this. Target. Don't want to hit that rock. Target.
Targeting.
Radar contact. Radar contact.
Running around that damn. Well, they got a whole fleet of them here. Block missile. No, there it is. Box 2. Box 2.
Missile aware.
Block missile. Yeah, sometimes too close maybe. Overcorrected. Shame on me. Block missile. Target.
Targeting.
That one was like a strobe light for me.
Target. At least do one more. This is how we redecorate the outside. Whoa! He seriously tried to play chicken there. And he won because I backed off. Target. One more there.
Targeting.
Alright, perfect. Oh, don't you dare ram. They sure like to get as close as possible. Ah! A little lower correcting there. Let me get some distance. Target.
Targeting.
Ah, another one.
Radar contact.
For the rock.
Radar contact.
Block missile. We got a case of too close. Target.
Targeting.
Radar contact.
Yeah, they definitely put a lot of, whoa, talk about, that came out of nowhere. What'd I break off? Motors? Well, this one's taking a lot
I
of
might have have to swap these attritions out for some dominators because these things heat up.
Target.
Targeting.
There's a target. You're not targeting. Target.
Targeting.
Looks like we got another prospector behind us.
Target.
Targeting.
Whoa. Did you see that son of a bitch did?
Yeah, he ran us.
That prick. I wouldn't have think he could have taken us out doing that, though. Like I said, he come out, I mean, he just had no intention. I was in a full turn. I couldn't get away from him. That prick. That kinda
Now we can spawn yours.
Yes, we can. I mean, that just kind of sucked. I mean, you're taken out by a kamikaze. I mean, I really don't understand how they have the AI that they really shouldn't be getting that close. You know what I mean? They get within less than, I mean, they really, really get carried away there. Don't understand the line of reasoning, how they program that.
I'm surprised I still have those two guns in my bag that are silenced from when that time we were supposed to go do that.
I am surprised too. Hangar 3. Yes, I am surprised. Look at this. We got a monkey in here. See, just standing there riding the elevator. Well, if he ain't getting out, he's going down.
I do like the purple color scheme of the suit. Though.
I do
It's all
kinda
like
like
matching
that.
even on the.
Yep, everything's purple.
That might be that
I think
subscriber
it's
option
yeah,
stuff.
isn't that the RSI suit? The yeah, I think it is. White armor. Yeah, because his butt isn't covered. I think it's light armor. Does look good, but I don't believe I haven't got blowed up in this mission in a long time. Not in a long time. He's not following us down, so we don't have to worry about getting shot in the head.
Maybe I'll opt for the lower turret this time because that top turret was cool, but I think they attack towards the bottom.
Should have told me to roll over. Doesn't my orientation doesn't matter. Let me see. Gotta find the unlock, right? Startup should be unlocked.
Acknowledged.
Contacts.
Broadcasting now.
Yeah, I ain't got killed in a claim jumpers in a long time. Like I say, I can't believe that fucker just flat ass rammed us. Close mobile glass.
Closing mobiglass.
I usually catch him in time to get a glancing blow, and he pretty much hit us dead on, right in the side of the car, bridge. Take off.
Ascending. Retracting
Whoa,
modules.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Handing you
whoa,
the
whoa!
comm.
What are you doing here? Why are you twisting up that way? Wonder if this joystick's getting weak on one side. Range.
Collecting data.
Alright, let's do this again. Gimbals. Gimbals.
Actioned.
Jump.
Jumping.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. That's all there is to it.
I don't know. I requested from Concrete to get a Valkyrie.
It's another good site. Well, it's not that big a ship, is it?
It's a drop ship, and it's pretty heavily fortified.
Range. Oh, that's
Collecting
the one that's
data.
supposed to carry the tank, isn't it?
No, I know it. I believe
Jump.
it holds more than 6 people. I think it's like a 15. It can hold like 15 people or 18 people or something in it. It's supposed to be like a drop ship. And when you
Jump.
open the side doors, there's guns on the side.
What is your problem today, woman? Jump.
Jumping.
I don't know. The last time they had that PTU where they had it open for stress testing, I flew it and I was like, couldn't remember what it was for a while, and then I remembered and there's some videos and I was like, yeah, that's the one.
Huh. All right. Well, we don't have to worry about this guy still being here. At least he died with us.
I didn't see him blow up. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
it was
he-
just nice.
Like I say, he smacked in right into the left side of the bridge. Yeah, he blew up with us. But I mean, he just, like I say, I was in a full right turn trying, I saw him coming and I tried to clear him, but obviously he was not turning. Nothing you can do about a kamikaze AI. Oh, I imagine a smaller ship would have missed. I could have turned it fast enough, but he just had a bead on us and he wasn't gonna veer. And I'm really surprised that killed us. I mean, it's not like we didn't have full shields up and everything, but I guess maybe he hit it in the right spot.
I think he might have. Doesn't this thing have holes in the shield?
It might have. I mean, I don't know.
Radar contact.
Target.
Radar
Targeting.
contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
Target.
Targeting.
Radar contact.
Bottom gun looks like it fires lower. Is this guy on the other side of this rock? Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine was hitting like that one that you were shooting at. I thought it was hitting right.
Yeah, the Connie has massive shield holes.
And he might have just hit a shield hole. Because like I say, his shields were all the way up. Yeah, I think he's still on the
I
other side
cannot
of
wait
this
till
rock.
it is fixed. I love the Connie, just needs love.
Well, a lot of ships in the game need a little love. And they may eventually get them. Target.
Targeting.
Make sure
Yeah, I'm
miss-
sure before final release they'll have
Yeah.
to go over everything,
Yeah.
or it'll be more polishing. But
Yeah.
at least the beta. So I played the beta of the Minecraft too, the RTX, and it's pretty freaking neat. My wife's got the RTX. I couldn't imagine RTX in a game like this, though. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, the trouble is you couldn't run it. Thing
Yeah,
about
it would-
RTX is that any game that's demanding, you can't get any frame rates out of it. Target, if you got RTX turned on. Target. That's why I wasn't interested in RTX. Well, what good is paying all that money for a video card if you're giving all your frame rates and trying to get back up?
Yeah, my plan is just to wait a little bit anyway, because it's new technology.
Yeah. Target. Oh yeah, a couple years from now, the cards may be able to handle it. Right now, like I say, you can have a 2080 Ti. You turn on RTX in some of these games, and you get 40 frames per second. Now, why have I got all this power and I can't use it? I don't need RTX.
Yeah, I think dropped her frames from like 6. They split it in half usually.
Yeah, that's that's a big hit on a powerful card. You know? Target.
I didn't buy her the most powerful RTX card.
Targeted.
It's just a 2070 Founders, but it still does the job.
Yeah, it's still a good card. I mean, you know. Yeah, that's a...
I mean, it's like I said, I've looked over at her screen when I'm playing.
Uh-huh. Target.
And when we're both playing this game
I
together,
will
and hers
build
is
my
just running
overkill
so
build
much
as soon as
smoother
they
with that
announce
RTX
release
card. And I
date
have
for
a
Star
1080,
Season.
and it's just totally.
Target.
Targeting.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about release date for any first decade. I'd say 5 years. Yeah, 27 is a good card. Target. I mean, well, we only blew up once. Like I say, wow, this guy.
I mean, her and I have the same, what, 4th generation i7s, and they're still running this game.
Yeah. Okay, we got those done. Whoops, we still got a target. It's not showing up on radar. Target.
Targeting.
Says we still got one. There it is. Thought we were clear. Now we're clear. You know, sometimes things do blow up in this game really well. And sometimes it's disappointing. All right. What do you want to try? Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Nah, we're too far away from anything for me to have any personal mission.
I know what I got here. Mobile glass. Mobile glass.
Open mobile glass.
Yeah, I haven't got myself killed in a claim jumpers in a long time. I got Clovis. Like, no, outsourcing. I have Constantine Hurston. I don't know what his mission is. I've never actually done it.
Yeah, that was that one where you go do the, it's like you go grab the package and you gotta kill all the guys. It's just the,
Well, we can go do it. I don't have a problem. You want to go run? I don't remember where he's at. Oh, he's in the Central District, isn't he?
yeah, we gotta go all the way to Lori.
Or we could go do some bounty missions around here. I'm sure there are some. Might not be any personal, but I'm sure, yeah, there's plenty of bounty hunters. There's a CS4 and a CS3, but they'll probably kick our ass. Mercenary, remove claim jumpers. We just did that. Yeah, that's all that's out here is a couple bounty hunter missions.
You didn't even try your missiles this time. You should have seen it.
Yeah, I forgot to try them. Yeah, I've never actually tried them in a Connie before. I just have no reason to use them, but I was just curious at how they work. Or like I say, we can go out to, I'm sure we can go out to Lorville and missions will show up. What do you think?
I'm down for anything.
Well, we can go get some fighter craft and do bounties, or we can get warlocks and try to disable them and blow them up. I'm up for anything.
Well, go head out to Lori. I'll see you if we get it out there in the daytime. I'll show you where that satellite is that you can visit. It's a great. I want to see. I want you to tell me how it is in VR because when I see it looks cool. I mean, there's particle effects.
Star map.
Activating now.
Let's see. Out to Hurston. Here we go.
I mean, if it's not daytime, then we'll just do the the Hurston thing. Since
Okay. Close them all.
if it
Close
runs
star
out
map.
of time, I'll check when I get there. I might have it by then. Too.
Close star map.
Affirmative.
Range.
Collecting data.
Yeah, this has got to cross. Yeah. Why did it go to hurl 1? Come on. Star map. Star map.
Activating now.
Close star map.
Affirmative.
Obviously, that we're in line. One's right in line with the other one. Jump.
Jumping.
I think I put the crossfield drive back in there. It only take about 3-4 minutes to get out there. Mobile glass.
Open
I think I
mobile
put it
glass.
back in. I can check.
Chaff.
Propulsion. Yeah, we got the crossfield, the quantum drive. Close mobile glass.
Closing mobile glass.
Yeah, the Connie seems a little slow with the stock quantum drive. Not that it really matters.
You know, I was gonna say that too because when I was playing it before, I could have swore the Andromeda was faster
Yeah.
and the Aquilio was faster. Because when I take the Phoenix out, it's really really slow.
Yeah.
And it says they're all the same, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think they changed the quantum drives in them somewhere along the line. They nerfed them and didn't tell nobody. Because I remember them being faster. And then when I bought this one, I said, "Why is it so slow?" Because I had it before, and it was much faster a couple years ago than it was when I pulled it back out of storage. But now it's fast again because it's got the crossfield drive in it. But it burns more fuel, but this thing holds what, 3,000 units or whatever, 2,500 units, so who cares? So it burns a little more. But yeah, you remember the big deal they had that bigger ships were faster than smaller ships? You know, everybody bitching about it. So I think they nerfed the big ships, and they didn't really nerf them, they just changed the quantum drives in them. The stock loadouts. I think that's what they did. Close comms.
Comlink closed.
But see, we're almost there now, already.
They did that 3.8.0.
Is that what they did?
Smaller ships are like 10 times faster and smaller ships got a reduction.
I don't know. I think it feels different.
No,
it depends.
They
guy
got
on the
nerfed on speed with same
Oh,
QT drive.
yeah, Azure.
yeah, the guy on stream just said that yes, they did nerf. They increased the small ships and they nerfed the big ships, so that's what they did. I knew something was different. That when I first flew this ship across the system, I'm thinking it never was this slow. But yeah, I do remember the little ships got faster. Quantum time went down. Okay, we gotta go to Lorville, wherever that's at. Come on, cool down, drive. Range.
Collecting
Cruise
data.
control.
Affirmative.
I don't see it, but I know it's here. Looking for the funny shaped icon. Forget what they call that shape. 5-sided, I guess. There it is. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, to me, it's like an upside down yield sign.
It does kind of
No, it's not yield. It's like it's school crossings that have
Yeah,
the
it is.
triangle
Cool,
shape.
right?
Don't.
Yeah.
Small ships are faster from Po to Micro by like double the time of larger ships now.
Yeah, see, it
The
used to be
Caterpillar
the other
got
way
a
around.
pretty decent nerf on speed.
Yeah, I knew something was different when I got this for the first time again. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
I'm gonna say we're that desynced. But see, people were complaining, all the smaller ships should be faster. Well, it made complete sense to me that big ships in quantum travel would be faster. Big ships, you know, I don't know. But people are going to complain. They want to be able to run down carriers and shoot them. Well, it was too fast. I couldn't catch him. The ideal is, aren't you supposed to set up interceptions and interdictions? And wasn't that the whole idea of the gameplay? Not to be able to chase somebody down and kill them. Okay, this looks different. Why am I on the back side, I guess? Yeah, I am. Huh. I never approached this structure at this angle.
We should go with your favorite ship that you don't want to buy the defense.
Yeah, I ain't buying that damn thing.
You won't buy that, but you're going to buy a Warlock.
Well, you know the big difference in price between that and that Warlock.
Only about $180.
Is that all? Is that all?
I am okay with the smaller ships
That's
getting
like
a
you
boost
should.
on speed,
How do
but
you
I
not
didn't
have a
like the
Freelancer
larger
Max,
ships
or do
getting
you?
slower.
I had one.
The Carrack
I
is
melted
painfully
it.
slow with the Stardart QT drive.
I melted the Freelancer Max because I got tired of the 30k DCs every time I used it. It was ridiculous. So I finally said, well, if I can't use it, there's really not a whole lot having it, and I bought the Cutlass Red. I melted it and got the Cutlass Red that I actually find some gameplay use for. But I figure if I couldn't haul anything, what good was the Max? I mean, it works great as
Yeah,
a
that's what's
freelancer.
nice with that Cutlass Res. You can still throw like a Grey Cat buggy in there, and you can still do cargo with it just a little bit, not as much as stand.
Yeah, and I figured I just barely run a cargo run in this thing once in a while. I don't, you know, it's not my money maker.
I don't know. The Cutlass Blue's coming soon too. I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore.
Yeah, that one I'm going to pass on. Now, the Warlock's going to be fun in a group. You know, you got 2 or 3 of you going out doing a mission or something. Little Warlock runs around, disables everybody. The rest of them kill everybody. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does fit in like a fleet. Like if you say take out a Hammerhead and you have a few Avengers in there to, and then they take out the stuff and then the Hammerhead finish.
Yeah, it might make for some fun gameplay, and it might not, you know.
Yeah, I was playing with a guy. He was a streamer, and he has the Hammerhead, and we had enough people to man all the turrets, so we took it out and did a claim jumper. Made pretty easy work of those claim jumpers.
I bet it did. Permission to land.
Approach protocols engaged.
Yeah, I'll bet it did. Close mobile glass.
Closing mobiglass.
I don't ever get a chance to actually look out the windows, so looking out the windows at this place
Yeah, I
is
don't
still
mind
so
being
amazing.
a passenger because you're right. When you fly all the time, you never get to see everything. Landing mode.
Landing
That's just like R-Corp. I know R-Corp has Area 18, but there's other areas.
Yeah, you
What are
can't
those?
land
I
at
can't
them,
wait.
though. I was out there today, and I went to Area 11. I was looking for fuel in the Warlock. That's when I ran into the pole on the tower, but there's no place to land. But I could fly right down to the city. That's how I hit the pole on the tower. Because I was.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out there one day. I
Yeah.
want to check it out
It's
too.
because I was gawking, looking at elsewhere, not watching where I was going. You know.
I just never really go out there because it's such a off the
Yeah.
beaten path. You know, like everything I do is up north.
Yep. All right. You worry too much.
I think it's just weird that we're like in a gravity area and I didn't fall through like to the window and land on the window.
You should have. You're right. That's exactly what should have happened. Tried to do this without going to third person so I can see the sides. What I hit. Whoops. Don't you dare go too far. I'm fairly good. I may not really be in the middle, but I'm close enough.
I want to go in those landing area windows that are up there where the people.
Can you get into them? Power down. Power down.
No, you can't get into them. I just think that it's pretty, like when
That
you
would be
zoom
neat.
in on it, there's a lot of moldy, detail in that for
Yeah,
whatever.
that'd be neat if you go in there and look down. Exit seat.
Affirmative.
Whoops, we've been out here so long, my controller turned off.
Oh, that was so cool. When you came through there, the white was blue on your uniform, and it looked
Really?
like you were glowing in the dark.
I might be radioactive. It's possible. I'll leave it unlocked. I don't care. Somebody takes it. I'm going to respawn it anyway. Ba, ba, ba. How come Bozo's not showing up? Probably because I don't have it tracked.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy that Final Fantasy remake when it comes to PC because I've been watching people play it. I'm really.
Yeah, well, you can get it on PC, can't you? 7, I think you can.
I thought it was PS4 only right now.
It may be, but I could be wrong. But I was thinking people are playing it on. Why hasn't he showed up here? Mobile glass. Might not have it tracked.
Open moving glass.
I need to go find him. Whoops, wrong one. Duh. I know I accepted his mission. What happened? Not get here in time?
Yeah, I think when you accepted it, there was only 40 seconds left.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, that kind of sucks. All I got now is a couple FPS. I got time for action and evict illegal occupants. Huh. Alright, well, I don't have the mission no more then. Close mobile glass. Close mobile glass.
Come on, I'll run you out to the
Place
satellite
on
real
moving
quick.
glass.
It's not too far from here.
Okay.
I know where it is this time. Trust.
You know where it is. Yeah, I remember. I remember how you didn't know where it was.
I wish the M50 was a 2-seater. I'd take that because that's quick.
Yeah, it is a quick little ship. Yeah, I don't have any Playboy runabouts.
Well, they're pretty much. You can get that Cyclone and that Gray Cat real cheap. And
Yeah. And well, yeah, they don't. What I think 40,000 credits for one, 5,000 credits for the other. They're not hard.
I mean, the only thing you can really do with them is go to the races with them. That's about it. They're pretty much you.
Yeah, I don't know what anybody wants them for, but you know. Yeah, I'd much rather have.
I think they're more fun to use, like when you're going, like when you went to Microtech for the first time. And
Yeah, there you go. They're nice to explore with. But you know, none of them have any gameplay in them yet. Yeah, this is the rich man's toy. Power on. Just wondered if that would work, but I guess not. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, it's not going to work. Power on. Nope. Got to hit the switch, wherever it is. I remember it's here, I just don't remember where. There it is, power on. Hey, it is daylight. Still. Change view.
Roger that.
Guess that's an oil refinery maybe with all them pipes. I mean, I realize people want to be able to travel all over R-Corp, that planet, which can you imagine how much server space that damn thing would take if they actually made that a world you could go all over and visit the buildings and shit?
I actually like it here quite a bit because of all the water.
I agree. I wish they'd cut back on all the dust and fog, but
Yeah, the atmosphere in this place is kind of crap.
you know, I like to be able to see the places. But every time you come here, they really, yeah. I could say maybe they'll turn down their weather tech and fog tech a little bit once they stress it enough. I'm hoping. But you know, Chris Roberts is a big fan of Blade Runner. He likes that smoky, dirty look. So I got a feeling this is what we got, is what we're gonna have.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, if you consider it, Microtech's not going to be like that. It's going to be a
Right. That's what I'm saying. So if he's gonna make one clean world, I can see where he makes all the rest of them look trashy. I just like, the artist did such a good job. The detail's pretty good on everything. I'd like to be able to see it. I mean, this is not a horror game where you need atmospheric conditioning and stuff like that, that dark, muggy look. It's not that kind of game, so I don't see where you're gaining anything. But as you look out in the distance here, it just looks like a low-resolution game. You know what I mean? And it's not. I mean, it looks like a cheap 20-year-old game. And it's not because it is, it's because they hide everything behind all this massive fog. Weather and stuff. Because where you can see the ground and stuff, and where you can actually see, it's really, it's really pretty neat. Just, and that's why I don't like it. I mean, don't get me wrong, if it was shitty, the artist's work was shitty, I would say, yeah, cover it up, it actually looks better. But it doesn't, so when you cover it up, it just actually makes it look shitty. They sure have a lot of broken parts on this world. Did you notice that on the ground? A lot of debris.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to know the lore and the history of this planet, because there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's everywhere on this. It's not on most planets, but on this planet it is everywhere. Broken shit. Well, maybe there's a reason they don't allow weapons. Maybe that's part of the lore. You can't buy a gun here on this planet or any of its moons. I don't know about its moons. No, even the moons. You can't buy a gun, Maybe that's part of the lore. That they had a massive fight over something one time or another, so they outlawed the sale of handguns or whatever. Something's up. But I have sure noticed there's a lot of broken parts down there. And they're not on any other planet. Yeah, I'm just watching in third-person view since I don't have to drive. I still haven't seen the aliens.
Yeah, I don't know if this game engine's going to ever be able to handle anything like planetary light.
Well, I think they're trying to fix that with server meshing so they can divvy up the load. But I don't.
Yeah, that recent thing, that's what they were talking about, the server meshing being.
Trying to split the load up, but I don't even. How's that going to work if the engine? You know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't understand how they think that's going to work in an engine that's already maxed out. Trees. Yeah, I think that's their big, and I think that's why they switched over to getting Squadron 42, because they have reached the limits, and Squadron 42 doesn't tax the engine as much because it's a single player game.
See that smoke over there?
Yep, that's probably it.
Yep,
Probably
that's our down sand light.
You didn't watch the stream where I had to get out of the back of my ship to get to one, to get the blades?
This one here is a permanent fixture in the game.
Oh, it's permanent?
Yeah, it's always here.
Huh. Yeah, I've noticed the other one moves around.
Yeah, that's that mission specific one, just like the Rex are mission specific, even though there are designated Rex on.
But they move around.
Yeah, for the missions, they move around.
So more than one person can be on the mission at a time.
Yeah, I've came across people doing the same mission. They were looking for something else.
Now, I will admit the smoke looks really good in VR. Looks very, very good. Change view.
Roger that.
Exit seat.
Affirmative.
I was actually going to look for the button to get out of the seat, and I thought, why am I doing that? You sure this ship's not alive? You're running over the cactuses, now you got holes in your suit.
I got heavy armor on them.
The fire's not bad either.
Well, this place looks really good at night too when you come out here in the dark.
Yeah, the fire in VR is not bad. And neither is the fauna. You know, these weeds here, it looks pretty good in VR. See the sparks flying? That's kind of neat. Oh, this fire won't hurt you, by the way. Sway and I found that out. See this? I can stand right in the middle of it. It will not burn you yet. I'm sure in the future it will, but it won't hurt you. I'm sure in the future that will change, and you step in a fire, you're going to get burned. But as of now, it's not in the game. What the hell is this a piece of? See, this is a piece of satellite, I guess. See, that looks really good in VR. This piece of shit sticking out here. Of all the worthless things.
I think this thing's awesome. I gotta look it up one day and
Yeah.
see what the lore is behind.
This one's permanent, huh? Wonder what it's here for.
You know, my only real thought is, isn't the Squadron 42 based off the PTU anyway? So I figured this might be something that's in Squadron 42.
I think it's the other way around. Isn't it supposed to be the other? Well, no. Squadron 42, yeah, happened in the past. Isn't that way they got it set up? And the PU is the future? So it's vice versa. The lore in Squadron 42 affects what happens in the PU.
Okay, so one of our missions in Squadron could be to take the satellite out and it crash lands on her.
Right. Whoops. Yeah, Squadron 42. Now, the one satellite I could actually get inside of. I don't know if you knew that or not. I mean, there was nothing to do once you got inside, but it was broken in half. This one's not broken in half. But it was broken in half, and I could actually go inside one of the satellites.
Yeah, that's why I don't think this one's a mission one. This one's just out here because I don't think this has the server bay in it.
Oh, it probably doesn't. Yeah, I never could.
Wait, I hear something beeping right here.
You're right. I hear a beep.
Oh yeah, you can go inside.
Yep. Yep, you can. It's a pain in the ass to jump up there. But there's nothing up there once you get in. Or I couldn't find anything. I never went in this side, so let's see if I can get in here. Come on. Whoops. Come on. Shit, I'm not good at jumping.
Yeah, we're gonna end up getting stuck in the plant.
I'm just not good at jumping. I mean, it's only a button, but how you get up there so
You gotta
easy?
run. You gotta run and jump. Oh yeah, there is something in here to pull.
Okay, I am
It says
terrible.
reboot. It says reboot 9.
Sure does. Look at that. See, there is something here. The tone changed. Reboot
Yeah.
OS. Yep. And you rebooted it because it quit beeping.
Well, that's cool. I wonder what it's for.
I don't know, but we rebooted it. Yeah, there's a mission here for something. Maybe not yet, but it's gonna be. Maybe as you advance a quest line, maybe it opens the mission up for here because there's a reason that's there. Yep, I bet there's a quest line or something.
Well, that's freaking awesome. I'm gonna have to ask about that too.
Yeah, I knew you could get inside the one. I did, and I couldn't find anything, but I went in the other end and I thought, oh, there's nothing here. But you know, unless you explore things, there's a lot of shit you don't find. Yeah, that looks pretty good, the sparks.
All right, why don't you hop in let's go. Fly the defender back to Lori. You can do that. I got the Hurston thing. I'll run in there. I got 5 minutes.
Back to Lori, huh? Well, come on, get me in there. Start up. Take off.
Acknowledged. Ascending. Retracting modules. Handing you the con.
Why aren't we moving? How about unlocking it? Take off. Yeah, I have no
Ascending.
control over
Retracting
the
modules.
ship.
Handing you the con.
I think you gotta unlock it.
All right, now give it a try.
Start up.
Acknowledged.
Take off.
Ascending. Retracting modules.
Now try. I'm
Handing
gonna
you
hop out the
con.
seat. Maybe it's defaulting to me.
Nope. Take off.
Ascending.
Not gonna let me fly.
Retracting modules. Handing you the
Exit
con.
seat.
Hold on.
Affirmative.
have taken off.
I don't know. I just hopped. I think it's based on me. I think I'm the only one that can
Yeah.
fly it as far as when I'm.
I think you might as well get in the pilot seat because it's not going to let me. And you're probably absolutely right.
Yeah, I don't think there's a passive controls. Just hop in that seat and you should be able to take off because I believe I've gotten up before and you're able.
I've been able to fly it before, yes, from this seat.
Yeah, go ahead. I've already, I know what it looks like, so
Take off.
I just go lay in the bed
Ascending.
and relax.
Yeah,
Retracting
see, we
modules.
are up now.
Handing you the comm.
Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Range.
Collecting data.
See if I can find.
Actually, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Quick little thing, and get some altitude here. Jump.
Jumping.
Range.
Collecting data.
I just blacked out.
You did. Sorry about that. Jump.
That's all right. That's funny because I'm sitting in the bed. I don't know why I blacked out.
Come on, jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Wasting my time here. I'm trying to get back in 5 minutes. I wouldn't have think that would have blacked you out. I never even went red. Ha. Okay, I'm not real sorry. Range.
Collecting data.
Okay, where are you at? Way up here. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Jump.
Jumping.
Yep, didn't mean to. It shoved you out the airlock. Could open the door.
Actually, I could probably just kill myself and respawn.
Well, yeah, I guess one could do that. Yeah, you'd be right there. at
Maybe I'll just do
Clovis.
something fun. I'm just gonna jump out the.
Yeah, actually, I guess you're right there at Clovis when you respawn, aren't you?
I just ran out the bottom and I died instantly. So
You didn't get out.
it wouldn't even let me fall.
It wouldn't even let you fall. Permission to land.
Approach protocols engaged.
Close bubble glass.
Closing
I was
Mobiglass.
hoping-
Actually, it doesn't surprise me because I've used that ship to do EVA stuff like black box and whatnot, and I've went to fly back in, and I would.
Oh, really?
It only happened to me once, but I don't trust it all the time. But you know, because for this ship, you sort of gotta go up at an angle just to
Yeah.
get on.
You got dark out here. Lights.
No, that is weird. I
Lights on.
don't think the server ticks can keep up with the day and night.
I don't think so either. Could be wild. Landing mode.
The landing gear is down. And
Because when I used to run
locked.
a Minecraft server, I remember I had the warnings server cannot keep up with time or whatever, and I would notice the day and night cycles getting.
Huh. And you may be exactly right. What's wrong with this one? This ship is touchy. At least with
Yeah, even at low speed, that thing is still fast. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, it's touchy with my controls, the car controllers. Nothing you wouldn't get used to, but it is. I notice it is touchy. It goes right now when you give it a little throttle and a little pitch or yaw. It goes. Power down.
Powering down.
Exit seat.
Affirmative.
I'll go up to the spaceport, and then I'm going to run the bathroom. Hell, it's darker than Ace of Spades in here.
Yeah, you don't have to go too far because I already get into the head of the business district.
Yeah, you spawned right there, I'm sure. I'll just go up where the terminals are. Oops, somebody else standing in the elevator here. Guess these guys getting... Oh, that's HD security. Is he going to shoot me?
Yeah, I had one spawn really close to my caterpillar one time, and he was right by the entrance, so I pushed him onto the entrance and took him somewhere and then dropped him off in the pad on Ida.
Okay. I didn't even know you could do that. Alright, I'm up here by the terminals. And I'm going to go to the bathroom while you're fetching. And I'll be right
Yeah, I'm
back.
running around like I'm brand new at this place getting lost.
It's easy to do that. I mean, I'm better at getting around, but I still get lost. I can take a wrong turn and then I'm screwed. Be right back. look out, buddy. Yeah, I know. Alrighty, I'm back. Alright. Uh-oh, I don't see you. Where are you hiding?
I'm leaving
Oh, you're still
Mr.
there?
Hurston's on.
Still there? Oh, that's right. You had to take a train out there to him. I was thinking Clovis is the one that's close to where you
Yeah,
spawn.
here you go.
Accept.
Accepted.
There we got it. Yeah, I really, I have to admit, I like this new card.
You'll get it one day because they're all going to be available in game.
Yes.
I figure once they put more of the alien side of the universe in, we'll probably see more alien ships.
That's probably true.
Like you'll actually have to go somewhere to buy the brand new Defender instead of it being.
Yes, it won't be at one of these places around here. You know, I'm going to run in a new deal. I don't think the Warlock you can buy in game yet, can you? I don't think you can. While you're
I never realized that little Mustang that's sitting outside of New Deal actually has a living quarters in the back.
Yeah, it does. Has a bed in it.
It's got a toilet, dude. I have some ships that don't even have a toilet.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ships that don't have toilets. Why the Mustang would have a toilet, I have no idea.
I don't think you can.
No, I don't think so. We're here, so we'll see. I don't think. Titan's here, Stalker's here, Renegade. You can buy the Renegade. You can. 1.1 million. The Warlock is in the game. Huh. That's not even a bad price, 1.1 million.
No, that ain't too bad. I got that. I could buy that.
In fact, the Warlock costs more than the Renegade. You can buy the Renegade in-game. Huh. I didn't know that.
1.1 million seems fair.
Yeah, that's a good price. I would thought it'd be going to be higher than that in game, but that's not. I don't have a problem with that. I see the kitties are fighting. Yeah, that's not bad. Huh. Damn, that might mean I might not have to buy one.
Hello and welcome to the New Deal shipyard. Where there ain't no such thing as too low of a deal.
Except you probably get.
Somebody parked an Avenger over here by the Hammerhead.
Oh, really? Sure did, didn't they? It doesn't highlight, does it? I wouldn't think you could land there. Huh. Yeah, I don't think it belongs there, but they sure did. Huh. Wonder what brilliant person did that. And they wonder
I would
why.
imagine you'd have to come in full speed at.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they didn't blow him up trying to get this close to it. Like I say, people do things, and things like that are what screws the server up. So I'm surprised frame rates aren't screwed up right now.
Well, you know, they got to work on that then, because those should despawn once.
Yep. Yeah, it says you're 8 meters away, but I do not see you. 10 meters. You're standing at the console. Your marker is up, but you're not up. Huh. Little desync, maybe?
There's something going.
Because, yeah, it says you're standing right there at the console, but you're not there. I mean, the marker's up, says Demented Warlock, 8 meters away from me. But you're not here.
I can still see you just fine though.
Can you? Now you just disappeared. See, where'd you go? Yeah, there's desync going on. You can see me just fine and I can't see you. Okay.
Yeah, I know, it's weird, ain't it?
I'm
See, that's why I don't do this PvP stuff, man. There's too much of that type of stuff going
Yeah,
on. I mean, how do you're fighting a ship? How do you know you're fighting a ship? You don't even see it.
No, I agree. It's just yeah, PvP is not worth messing with right now. I know people love it. They attack you and you can't even target them. You know what I mean? They're not there according to your ship. They're not even there, but yet they blow you up.
I mean, that's always going to be some kind of problem because not everybody has the same internet connection.
Yeah, that's true. I have noticed on telemetry, my ping is really good, but I notice the average is way up there as far as I'm concerned compared to what I have. Yep, you're invisible. You took that. You're wearing that special suit, that cloaking suit. You are cloaked.
Yeah, I'm a target for anybody because I have gold.
Yep.
I guess my next concrete level is the gold armors.
Oh, is it? You'll be a target.
I'm 80% there.
You'll be a target.
Damn it, I don't remember what hangar
I've done that many a times. I get talking, flapping my jaws, and forget about it. Yeah, that's weird the way you're not showing up.
It's on hangar 6.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and down. Maybe it'll clear once we get in a different area. Because, yeah, I cannot see you, but your marker shows up.
I'm in the elevator with you.
Are you really? You can't tell by me. Nope, I don't see you. Actually says you're 300 and 400 now. You're getting farther away. Yeah, we're desynced, no doubt about it. Okay, we are in the rescue ship. Got the Cutlass. Not that we die when we do this, of course.
No, I was going to pull the Carrack out for it. It's just too.
Well, if we get turrets, it might be tough trying to line up a.
It won't be that bad because the Carrack's got a shield from it.
Oh yeah, I just meant trying to line up the right turret to get the getting the right turret to hit them. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. I see you here. Where is it?
Oh, that's weird. See, I didn't even get in the bed. I just clicked on it and I seen some type and I selected it as my.
Huh. I still don't see you. That is just weird. Nope. All I see is your marker. Wow.
Well, at least you know I'm here.
I know you're here. You're in the sea.
When the markers disappeared
Let's
too, that's
see.
when it really gets.
Okay, now I can see you in the sea. You showed up when you got in the sea. That's just weird. I would think not even the marker would work. You know what I mean? Okay. Why do you want to switch this panel? Enter remote turret. Oh, we're in a red. We don't have a remote turret on this ship, do we?
Well, that's cool. So what does it do? It's just a spotlight, huh?
It's telling me to enter remote turret. I'm going to try it. Okay, we do have. Do I have guns? Oh, I just think I'm on the outside of the ship now. I'm fucked. Yes, I'm riding on the top of the ship. Can I get back in? Probably not, right? I'm going to have to ride.
You're running the spotlight, dude.
Am I?
Yeah,
Oh.
F4 it real quick and look.
Oh, you're right. Change view.
Watch
I
that.
didn't know we could even do that.
I just learned something today too.
I'll be darned. Huh. That different. I did not know. Wow. Yeah, I was saying, wait, this ship doesn't have a turret. How the hell can I get into the turret? Now it doesn't give me the option. I bet that was a glitch. No, I no longer have the option to do it again.
Oh, you're gonna have to clip that. Somebody clip that for us because that's something
Nope.
special.
There it is. Nope, nope. Here it is. Enter remote turret. Just got to know where to look for it. I'll be damned. So yeah, you can run the spotlight from back here. I'll be damned.
Oh dang, I didn't know that.
I had no idea. Like I say, I didn't think there was any type of turret on this ship.
I think I have a mixture of two guns on here. I don't remember what I put on this. If the gun's even loaded, I don't even know if the gun.
It's amazing what you learn when you just play around. Well, it'll at least have the stock loadout.
No, usually it comes back empty.
Oh, it's probably not good if we got to go to one of these places with turrets. One can never tell. Yeah, but you know now that the guy in the second seat can run the spotlight. Huh. I'm surprised we haven't heard of that. We will know soon if we get shot at.
There should be. I made sure they all had them before I.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, I still got both sets.
This really is cool in 3D, though. The extra depth in the game. I just couldn't go back and play on the monitor this game. I just couldn't do it. And I'm worried about if they ever, when they get Vulcan in the game, if they're going to drop 3D 11 support, DX 11 support port completely.
I sure hope the gimbals are still on this thing because I'm not able to switch my gimbal mount.
Huh.
Doesn't look like it.
Well, even if you can't switch them, it should switch still. Even if they're not there, it cycles through two modes. Or at least my Renegade does. It no longer has gimbals, but it'll switch through two modes.
Yeah, I still got them on there. I probably have to do the.
Drop everything, redo it. Yeah. I only
Should
see
see
two.
if you were able to
I
fly
only
when you were in
see-
this.
I only see two guns firing. Okay, those are ballistics. You should have 4 guns, right? There's 4. You got them.
See, I like this ship because I don't have to use my ballistic all the time. I can just start shooting with this and then.
Yes. Well, that's one thing about mixing loadouts. You never run out of being able to shoot. But I hate mixing loadouts. There is an advantage to it, but we got turrets. You want me to hit them with the spotlight? You know you can change the non-targetable convergence on your weapons? Did you know that? You can set them down for
What was
100. You can change the convergence distance on your weapons when you don't have something targeted. So say you can set the convergence at 500 meters, 1,000 meters. Now you can go all the way down to 100 meters. And then you do that in the options screen. Options, first page. Way down at the bottom it has weapons convergence, but it only works on stuff that's not, you didn't target. And it doesn't save, you have to do it every time you get in your ship. Change it.
Roger that.
Looks really cool from the outside. They got a pretty good polished payload, polished paint job on this ship. He ain't dead yet? Jesus. He's dead now. I have found for ground turrets, I really like having a nose gun, like on the Renegade. They're real easy to hit. You got weapons out on the side, they're not so easy to hit. Because the nose gun, of course, always shoots in the front, you know, straight ahead of you. Did I get all of them? Yeah, I guess you did. Change view.
Roger that.
Exit seat.
Affirmative.
You're not going to let me out, are you?
Well, if you're having trouble getting out, you're
Nope.
gonna have to hit Shift plus U.
It did let me out. Just got to hold your lips right. Oh, I'm going to have to install my gun when we get to the elevator because I won't have it up. You know how this game does.
Yeah, well, the back door don't work.
That's not cool. There you go. Ha!
For some reason, doing this mission with this ship, this door always has an issue.
Yeah, you know, you're right. I've never noticed it on anywhere else, just on these missions at the door. That's weird. Okay, I'm going to install my gun here. Mobile glass. Mobile glass.
Open mobile glass.
Put my gun on. Weapons. Primary. Boneyard. Save. That's the part that's very important. I got full things of magazines. If I got med pens, I'm all set. Close
Did you
mobile
silence
glass.
any of your weapons
Do
last
what?
time?
Say that again.
Did you silence any of your weapons last time?
You know what? I don't know if I still have my silencer. But yeah, that does work. They don't rush you as often. Tactic suppressor, I have one. I have a couple of them, as a matter of fact. They don't rush you if they don't hear you. Close mobile glass.
Closing mobile
I
glass.
have found that works. Okay, we're set. Uh-oh. we're fucked if we have to come back in.
I'll try to do this without any problem.
Yeah, we'll try. But yeah, I seen the elevator bug and we went right through the floor. We went right through the floor.
I seen the switch was messed up. I kind of figured it was gonna happen.
Okay, nobody here at the front.
I'm surprised there's always one standing.
Usually is. Once in a while I don't get him. I don't see anybody. Sometimes that guy standing over here on this right hand corner, I don't see him. You see one?
I see him, but none of my bullets hit him.
He's too far away. Yeah, I can see that. I think this gun I have has a 50-meter range. Usually, sometimes there's one on that side. I don't see anybody on the other side. There he is. You got him.
Dude, that silencer drastically reduces how far this thing.
Yes, it does. However, they're not rushing. There's downstairs.
I'm not even hitting anybody. I can't hit them.
Okay, one of them's down. Still another one. Okay, there's another one. I think this gun has a this gun has a longer range than a lot of them. So even with the let's see the next one.
I don't know. Mine's not shooting that far. But you got the berry.
Yes. And I think the range is 80 meters versus 30 meters, or it's 50 meters versus 30 than the other one. Okay, I don't see you.
I don't know. I was shooting that guy that you were shooting at, and I didn't even.
Both of those two are dead. So. Now why aren't you showing up?
Because I died.
Oh God. So now I got to be really careful. Yeah, I remember the safe is down all the way on the bottom floor.
Yep, you're gonna have to be careful. I can't get back down there.
Damn! The guy just jumped right around the corner at me. Damn it. Oh well. Shit. Shit. He
No,
come around
mission's
that
completely
corner right
bugged.
in front of me and I shot at him, but he shot too and he got me. Damn. Oh well. He even made me jump out of my seat here. I was going around the corner to get him, you know, searching. Damn it. It's probably bugged for me too. I mean, I saw both of us go through the floor, so. Damn. Yeah, he just came around that corner flying and shooting, and I'm thinking, like I say, I jumped in my seat. It scared me. You know how it is in VR. A guy pops up in front of you. Like I say, we'll see if it works for me, but I don't think so. No, it's flashing. Even when it comes up, it's not going to work. I mean, it'll come up, but it won't let us go back down. It's got to be a server issue. Because it doesn't do it all the time, but it does it quite often. Damn. There was only one or two guys left. Son of a bitch. I should have waited on him. Yeah, not gonna happen. Not unless we can blow the floor up.
I just somehow duped a gun right here.
Oh, that's the one. Oh, you did? Duped it? I wonder how you did. Or you just dropped one. Maybe.
Yeah, see if we can get that one, because I just duplicated it.
Maybe you just dropped it. No, I can't pick it up.
No, I was in my
Okay.
menu. One of my primaries was gone. I switched some stuff, and then my mobile glass focused in really weird. And then I canceled it out, and then I dropped the gun. I
It allowed me to
still have
pick it
another.
up. So it's on my back. Yeah, that sucked. Damn. Hate it when they bug. Hate it when they bug. I'll see it's going to make me jump up the ramp. Whoops, I'm terrible at jumping. First of all, you got to hit the right button. That's the first thing you got to do is hit the right button. Well, that's just a damn shame there.
Oh, well, what is what it is.
Yep, nothing we can do about it. Just the way the game is. Sometimes you can do 2 or 3 of these in a row and one of them it'll never bug, and the next time, every time you come out, it gets a bug. Yeah, that guy come around that corner, and I really wasn't expecting him to fire that fast. I mean, I started shooting as soon as I saw him, but he came around so quick that, like I say, it startled me. It doesn't happen in FPS mode in Star Citizen very often that you get jumped like that. Just say, here, there he was, right in front of me. Come around that corner. Scared the shit out of me. Trying to, I don't know what to do. Yeah. This game does have quite a bit of learning curve till you get used to it.
Should have known something's messed up because I got it in my seat again. I can't toggle that center circle for the gun.
Yeah, like I say, something's active. Or like I say, we just run into
Yeah, the server's been on too long.
Yep. They get pretty trashy.
Good time to take a break then.
Yes, it is, because we'd have to switch servers anyway to be able to keep doing shit. Unfortunately, that's Star Citizen. It'll get better over the years. And I understand the major problem still with 3.9 is desync. I don't know how it could be any worse than what we have now, but whew, I guess it is. I understand that's the problem. Well, I knew something was wrong when I couldn't see you, and I could see your marker. I mean, it was telling me you were standing right in front of me, and I couldn't see you. Invisible man.
Yeah, I was looking at some of those older videos of the ships from 2013 when they were just in the hangars, and this thing looks really different than what they used to look like, because it used to actually have thrusters on the belly pan, on the sides.
Yep. Like I say, I thought some of the old ships were much better looking, and like I say, the old Durer, the original Durer, was really neat inside. How you got into it, you didn't have that side door, you walked up the
that front landing gear / entrance was.
Yeah, I mean, it was really, the ship was cool. It had a special compartment in it that was hidden. I mean, so, yeah. That's not what we got. I mean, I actually had one, and I melted it because I was kind of disappointed that it wasn't what I got. And it wasn't even close to what I bought. You know what I mean? I mean, the outside kind of looked the same, but the rest of it, the interior was all different.
Yeah, look at this guy trying. You see that spam in the chat like that?
Yep.
That's somebody trying to screw the server.
Exactly what they're trying to do. I mean, you got people that's all they do is try to run it for everybody else because, okay, you're bored. Well, that's fine. Go play a different game. I get bored with Star Citizen every now and then. I go play something else. You know? I won't spend all my time in here. But some people, their idea of having fun is you know. People are funny. I'm surprised they didn't make this city right here so smoggy you couldn't see the buildings. They got the whole planet smoggy, but this city, at least they didn't do that. You know? Exit seat.
Affirmative.
I like doing the occasional drop landing.
Well, it's not good unless you bounce a couple times. Gotta test out. You
I'm
gotta.
still afraid to do it from too high.
Yeah, you gotta. If you get it bounced a couple times, you know your landing gear's good. Well, just a darn shame that we blew it. You can't be successful all the time. Just a matter that. Yeah, I've got the bearing ballistic, and it has one of the longest range of a ballistic.
That's the same one I had, but it was weird because when I was shooting, it looked like bullets were coming at me like they weren't shooting.
That's probably server problems, you know.
Yeah,
You saw that I could
because
shoot.
I was shooting this just as far as you were from the same spot, pretty much, and I wasn't hit.
Yeah, see, and I took out both those guys you couldn't hit. That's just server issues. But you notice they didn't rush us. If you don't use suppressors, they rush you. I have learned that. So the suppressors do have a use in the game. I guess the NPC, it's not going to make any difference when you're doing PvP, but it makes a difference on NPCs. They act like they can't hear you. Which I guess is cool. I kind of like using the, not the suppressor, what's the other one? The one that, compensator. That way the gun nose doesn't lift when you, fire. You know how your gun shoots, you know, like a normal rifle, it shoots up in the air, pushes the muzzle up. The compensator keeps it from doing that so bad. So I like using it too. I'm not a fan of scopes, at least not in those places. They're more trouble than they're worth, I think.
I'm just fine with a red dot.
Yeah, but there aren't no red dots that you can put on these. I would be just happy if I had a red dot. That would be nice. But I can
I've
look.
got a red dot sight. Isn't that the reflex or whatever?
Is it? Well, I didn't think it was the right size to fit on what I'm using. But I can look down sights. I don't know if you realize that. I can look down sights real
Yeah, you
easy.
got the VR that
Yeah,
helps.
I can look down sights, so I really don't need it because I'm looking right down my gun sights.
Yeah, the Delta 1X reflex.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look for that one because I looked for a red dot and I couldn't find one. Maybe I just went the wrong place. I couldn't find one. They were all for pistols. Those are the only ones I found. So yeah, looking down sights for me is just as good as having a scope. Because it will look right down the middle. Okay, I'm going to get out of here for a bit, like you.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what these guys are doing with this chat. Like, just trying to be annoying.
Okay, chat is cleared now. No, we start again. Fill it up again. See, why are you just... See, why would you do shit like that? I just don't understand it. Are you that bored with life? Is that what it is? Yeah, just being a jerk. Yep, don't understand people.
Yeah, whatever, man. They have nothing to do anymore. They're so worried about three.
Yeah, and I don't understand that. Why everybody's so, 3.9 this, 3.9 that. I just, it'll get out. Why do you want something that's not very good, Don't understand that. I'd rather them fix
Yeah, well,
it.
that's like the whole Final Fantasy. I was watching somebody had did a comparison of the release version versus the premiere version that they showed for the first time,
Uh-huh.
and that stuff looks totally.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, they added a lot of shading to that and all kinds of stuff. It looks way better. Like it's just the full motion video spots or the CG areas, but man, you can really tell.
Huh. Like I say, I think it's out for the PC. I do. I really think it is. Now, I may be mistaken, and you're right. It's just for the PS4. You may be absolutely right. That is possible. All right, we're going to get out of here in a minute. We'll
All right, have a good
catch you
night.
later. You too. Don't let them work you too hard. You know they're going to try. We'll catch you later.
Take